Hello, everybody, and welcome into the SHAF Cast. My name is Phil, and I am here with my co-host, Luke.
What's up, SHAF heads? How's it going?
As I said earlier, this is the SHAF Cast, a podcast all about video games, movies, and TV, with a little bit of drinking on the side. That is right, we will be drinking, so if you can, legally, please join us.
Join us. Have a shot or two. 3.
Speaking of joining us today, we have a good friend of ours, Cole. How you doing, Cole?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on the show. I'm looking forward to what you guys have in store for me. Not real sure what's coming up.
Oh, we're gonna so many things in
test
store.
you.
We will be testing you.
Yep.
Looking forward to it.
With some quizzes and things of that nature. So, speaking of that, on today's show we have Shot of the Week, of course. Where we take requests for shots that you want us to take. We have I Quizzed My Pants. We find a random quiz. Wrong answers give you a drink. Versus, we'll be pitting two things against each other, seeing which one scored higher on Metacritic, and giving you our opinions as well. And then Buy, Borrow, Bury, our rendition of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
That's right.
You guys ready to get into it?
BBB.
Before we get into it, what's everybody drinking? Luke?
No, we gotta start guest. Cole, what are you drinking?
Oh, yeah. Cole, what are you drinking?
Well, this week I am going to be sporting a non-alcoholic beverage. So I have for us a Mountain Dew, there's the camera, Fruit Quake, which is exactly what it looks like. It is a fruitcake flavored Mountain Dew. And you can kind of see the color is not appealing.
Brown.
Yeah.
No.
But the flavor, I've had a couple already, is quite fruitcakey. So maybe that's up your alley. I don't know, Luke, are you much of a fan of fruitcake at all? Or
I can't say that I am. I don't think I've had very many fruitcakes in my time. It's just not something that's just typically served in my family's holidays and stuff. But I can't imagine it as a soda, let alone a drink. It's just...
Fruitcake by itself as a fruitcake is great.
Oh, you like it. You're a fruitcake fan, huh?
Yeah, but not in liquid form.
Have you tried this one?
I have tried this one.
You're not a fan?
how many thumbs up do you give it?
0 thumbs up.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
How many thumbs up do you give it, Cole?
With my expectations being low when I went into it, 1 thumb up.
Just a thumb.
1 thumb.
That's 50% right there.
3/4 of a thumb. A thumb that I had, I lost a chunk of it in a bad accident,
Okay.
So 3/4 of a thumb.
Bad fruitcake accident.
Makes sense.
I am drinking tried and true White Claw Lime.
White Claw Lime. The best flavor.
It's a school night, so I need to stay hydrated. I don't go to school, but I believe people have school.
Some people out there have school.
Some people have school tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am drinking a Smirnoff Ice Smash Screwdriver edition.
Screwdriver.
I'm sticking with my large cans.
Yeah.
My pints. And, it's pretty good. Tastes like a screwdriver.
Is that a
Huge
pint
fan
or
of
is that
large
24
cans.
ounces?
It's a pint, 7.5 ounces.
A pint and 7.5 ounces? Sticking with your big cans. I like it.
Sticking with the big cans. What do they even call these? They have a name, don't they?
Yeah, big cans.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, now that we're all drinking, let's get into the shot of the week. This week's shot came from a Reddit poster named Blasey.
Blasey, that's my buddy Mitch.
Good friend.
Good buddy.
He said bottom bouncer. Luke, what's a bottom bouncer?
Well, you see, a bottom bouncer, I think, is a term for...
We're talking about the drink, Luke?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, no, it's 2/3 butterscotch schnapps,
Okay.
1/3 Irish cream. I have the Whistler as an Irish cream.
See, I went to the liquor store after work today and was going to pick up Bailey's, but a liter of Bailey's is $30.
Yeah,
What the heck is that?
yeah. We're not making money off of the show yet, so we got to stick with the off-brands.
I went Mary's.
Mary's.
Mary's Irish cream.
By the Irish Spring.
Oh boy,
That's pretty good, right?
that's right. So, we will be taking the bottom bouncer, and I have a big
Bottom.
shot glass.
You do have
This-
the same one.
This seemed like a really nice, tasty
Whoa!
shot, so I decided to go with the double.
It does
So
sound
cheers.
delicious.
Mine's basically a normal. It's maybe a little bit bigger than a normal shot glass, but
Okay.
cheers.
Cheers. I mean, it's fantastic.
Of course.
It's very good.
Of course. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah,
Now, is that one of those shots where you can have one or two in a night, but if you live and die by that shot all night long, you are going to be in the bathroom?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Irish
yeah.
cream will bring you there.
Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah, that's
that one
It's really
shot.
it's really sweet too, so it's not a shot that you should be taking multiple times a night.
That's right.
It's a good beginning of the night shot though.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the comment.
Thank you, Mitch.
A bottom bouncer, huh?
Bottom bouncer.
If you want to request one you want for us to take, you should go to our comments down below on YouTube. You can go to our Twitter. You can go to our Instagram. And you can even email us, shafcast@gmail.com.
Here's all of our socials.
Here they are. Wow, look at them move. Wow, they're bouncing all around the screen.
Don't do that. No, it's just one little image there.
Oh,
all
it's
right.
3D even. It's coming right at me.
All right. Well, up next we have. Let's get into I quizzed my pants. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
You guys ready? I will share my screen here.
Share it.
We have all these movie posters, and we have to type in the correct answer.
That's right.
And are we gonna do this as a group, you think, or should we take turns and then maybe at the end the harder ones we'll do as a group?
Yeah, I think we just take turns. So, yeah, Cole, take whichever one you want, and then you type it in. Phil, you take one, I'll take one, and then we'll get down to the harder ones, and when somebody's stumped, then we'll maybe switch to a
Okay.
more group-based thing.
All right, Cole. Why don't we start
Take
off
it
with
away.
you?
Well, let's just do the first one I'm seeing, which is in the top left corner of the screen, and that is Hangover, the original Hangover, I believe.
The Hangover. There it is.
Look at that. He got it.
Luke, why don't you go next?
Okay. I know the next one. I'm kind of taking a peek around. I want to see which one I want to do. Let's do Wedding Crashers. That's right below Hangover there.
Right below, yeah. Wedding Crashers. There it is.
Nailed it.
I'll just take Juno right next to Hangover. Juno.
Just going to take Juno.
Cole?
I'll follow that letter J with a Jaws right next to it.
Jaws.
You know what? I'm going to do The Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
That's right.
So most of these movies I've seen,
Sure.
but I think two of them are, maybe three are really stumping me. Four. But we'll continue. We'll continue with Dumb and Dumber.
Nice. Good one. Good one. Classic. Cole, back to you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there are at least 3 or 4 that are going to be a mystery. I'll just keep going left to right here. 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Fantastic movie.
Fantastic.
Also the name of my soon-to-be autobiography.
Hey, got him.
You're writing, huh?
Zynga.
So-
Starting a book.
Yeah, that Aubrey Hepburn one that's right next to 40-Year-Old Virgin. I'm not too sure what movie that is.
I think I have a guess.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave that for you, so I'm just going to skip over that, and I'm going to do Star Trek.
There it is. I will go to American Pie.
Nice.
How
Yeah,
about you, Cole?
that Audrey Hepburn one's tough. I also have a guess. I'll save it, though. Hopefully somebody else has to make that guess, and I don't. I'm seeing... That's the next image next to American Pie is a little difficult, so I'm just going to skip it. I do see Bill Murray in there, which is Groundhog Day. Great film.
Amazing.
He knows Groundhog Day. He got it. I'm going to jump around a little bit. I'm going to say Airplane.
Airplane.
Got that little airplane tied in
Classic.
the knot there.
Very good movie.
Classic movie there. I will go... I believe... Well, I'll just do this because Shutter Island is the Leonardo DiCaprio movie there.
That's right. That's right.
A Scorsese film.
Holy cow, is it back on me?
It
Back on
is
you?
back on to you.
Okay.
Is it getting a little harder?
This might be the last, like, for sure I have. So the bottom 3 in is Mary Poppins.
Okay. How do you spell Mary? Is it... I mean, is it this?
1 R? Yeah.
I think it's a 1R situation.
Yeah.
Mary
Well, like
Poppins?
most Marys.
Like any other Mary?
Poppins. Yeah.
I think I was thrown off because of my Mary's
Because-
Irish cream.
right.
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 Also Christmas.
Oh, the berries. Sorry. I'm gonna do Memento. It's right next to Shutter Island there.
Is it your turn?
It is. It is.
Okay.
It is Luke's turn, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Do I go after
Now
Luke
it's you.
then?
Now it's you.
Okay. I'm gonna go with, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Good one. Good one.
All right, cool.
Back to Cole.
Okay,
You got
so
Not a lot left.
the images are not helping me here. Oh, boy. The worst part is I've seen on the left side, 3 Down. I've seen that movie several times, but the name of it, totally gapping it. All right. I'm really going to have to just punt on this one.
Just take a guess.
It's football reference.
Thanks.
What?
Thanks for walking me through. I'm gonna guess that the fifth image in the top row is Goldfinger.
The Aubrey Hepburn one?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, we're going to put Goldfinger.
I don't think that's right.
It is wrong. It did not pop into place. So you have to take a drink of your fruitcake.
You have to drink at least half of that thing.
It sounds like a penalty.
Okay, I'll dive in. I'm going to take District 9. It's the one just
District
below
9.
just below 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Immediately after you said it, I'm like, that's what that one was.
Yep.
I am going to guess Breakfast at Tiffany's.
That would have been my guess too.
How do you spell Tiffany?
A-N-Y?
I know.
What? S?
There we go.
There it is.
Hey.
Hey, it's Breakfast at Tiffany's. Okay, Cole, you're still pretty stumped, right?
Yeah, okay, so this bottom left one.
That one I'm really unsure about.
I have no clue. That it's an American flag with a man
Even the
standing
one
there with glasses.
Even the one to the right of it.
I know that one.
Can you name the actor that's there for me? Can that be an available hint, or am I just?
I believe it's
It's an actress.
It's an actress.
That's a female?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's Winona.
If you zoom in, it does look like Winona.
I think it is. I have never actually seen the movie. I just know the poster and the title.
Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, look at the bottom, the way bottom right one. That one's kind of a dead giveaway.
Not
really, but
it's an image. It's an image for a movie. That I'm sure of.
It is an image for a movie.
And I have seen it before, but I cannot tie it to any specific film.
Okay. You have to punt again? Dumb.
Okay. All right. Gonna throw this one out there. Third row, 5 in, is Bull Durham.
This?
Nope.
Wait.
Dang it. Third row, 5 in.
Oh.
I don't even know what... Would you say Bull Durham?
Yeah. DHM. Nope. There you go.
I don't even know what movie that is.
Is that well for?
Are you talking about the girl that's
Yeah.
open armed pose? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what that one is either.
So, I don't know her name, but she's in a movie with Kevin Costner, I believe.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that's actually Cher.
Okay.
And that's Moonstruck.
You're right.
Which is a great movie, by the way. Also a Nick Cage classic.
Ah.
He plays a pretty normal guy in that. Pretty normal guy.
Pretty normal guy. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna guess on this one here, with the old man and the. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should guess. In the red hat, is that a woman or a man?
I would say a woman, but I don't know. It looks like it's like a 60s movie.
Is it Driving Miss Daisy?
I doubt it, because I think it's older than
that. Never mind, because that is that's a drink for me. That's Morgan Freeman, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not Morgan Freeman on there.
No, sure isn't. Well, I'll just get Rain Man off there because
that's what it was.
I can't believe you didn't get that call.
Like I said, I've seen that movie like 3 times, and I don't know why. It was just spacing the name of it, but
sure.
So
very good film.
Should we work together now? I don't know any of the other ones. Luke, do you want to fill in some blanks here for us?
Is the second row third in? Is that Goodfellas?
I don't believe so.
I don't think it is either. But
it gives you Goodfellas vibes, doesn't it?
Right. Type it in just to make sure.
I bet you're right.
Damn, it's not. Okay. Well, the other one I was going to say for the second row, 5, 6 in, whatever. Is that The Odd Couple? Is that a movie or is that just a show?
Well, I believe it's just a show.
Shoot, I don't know.
I think.
Well, I know 2 of them on the bottom row.
Okay, let's go through those. What are those, Luke?
So the second one in is Boys Don't Cry.
Oh my. Yep.
And yeah, I think you're right about Winona. I think that's one. And then the last one is Schindler's List.
This is Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
You forgot the C in Schindler. I think there's a she in it, isn't there? Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, and then these last 3. I think is the first one on the bottom row, is that All the President's Men, maybe? I don't think that's the... You don't have president. God. You missed the E in president. That's not that. Shoot.
Okay. The movie that looks like Goodfellas in the middle there. What is the name of the
Goodfellas?
Goodfellas.
I said Goodfellas, didn't I?
Okay.
You said
maybe.
Goodfellas.
All right, Goodfellas.
That's Charlie Sheen and Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen is the one on the left.
Oh, is it
Okay.
Is it Wall Street? No, that's Michael Douglas, isn't it?
That looks like Michael Douglas.
Oh, it is Michael Douglas.
Okay. So, I
It's
think...
Wall Street.
Yeah. I think that bottom left, is that also Michael Douglas? Or is that just me not seeing that image at all?
That's just a small
God,
image. I don't think it's
tell
Michael
what that is
Douglas.
at all. I can't. I know it's a flag.
Say, what's that?
Fiction.
What's that movie? I think it's Michael Douglas, where he just goes on like a rampage. Might be like a 90s movie. Where he just goes on a killing spree, basically. Like he gets stuck in traffic and then he just like starts wandering around and goes to like the army surplus and then he just... No? Nothing?
I have no idea.
I don't
right.
know.
I'm going to guess...
Is that Thelma and Louise? No, because that would be
No.
two females.
Are they at a diner of sorts? What are they? I don't know this.
Shoot!
Let's see
All right,
where
well,
we're wrong.
Oh, we did pretty good.
Yeah, we got
22 out of
22
24.
out of 24. Thank you, Luke.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
JFK and The Sting. I wouldn't got either of
Sting
those.
and JFK, no. Nope.
Say, Phil, out of all these movies, what's your favorite?
Out of all of these movies,
Yeah.
my favorite's probably Memento's a really good one. There's a couple of great comedies on here.
So would you recommend Memento? I've never actually seen that.
Yes.
Memento's
100%.
very good.
100%?
You're probably going to want to watch it twice.
Really? Okay.
I love Leonardo DiCaprio, so Shutter Island is up there for me. And it's a good movie. It's a great
Yeah.
movie.
Wedding Crashers is honestly one of my favorite comedies, so that's way up there for me, too. So is Groundhog Day. It's tough.
Dumb and Dumber, The Hangover, 40-Year-Old Virgin, all great comedies.
There's
Right.
not an easy choice, probably, out of this group.
No.
And honestly, The Incredibles is an incredible movie as well.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. What?
It's
What
an
you think?
incredible
Oh,
movie.
I thought you were actually knocking me calling it an incredible movie.
Oh, no.
Like, oh, that's a kid's movie.
He's
You
just
can't-
complimenting
you know, like
on your incredible use of vocabulary.
Yeah, that's right. They named the movie right. What am I going to do? Not call
Yeah,
it by
well-
what it is?
Well, we ended up going 22 for 24, so that calls for a couple of drinks, Luke.
Yeah.
Didn't get it.
We didn't get it.
That was I quizzed my pants.
That's right.
Up next,
Quizzed him good.
we quizzed them all over. We up next is Versus. Veterans Day is coming up, right?
This Friday.
So thank you for your service. And we will be pitting two movies together that are war-based.
That's right. Makes sense.
They are Saving Private Ryan and Inglourious Bastards.
That's right.
Right. Very different, but war movies nonetheless.
Yeah. I wanted to do Full Metal Jacket, but apparently Cole's never seen it.
Yeah,
It's on my list.
yeah. We can talk about Full Metal Jacket after this. Maybe, have a Royal Rumble with all three.
Yeah.
Also
sure.
a good movie.
Royal Rumble.
Look it up.
Okay, I'll write it. I'll write that
Are you
down.
thinking of the one that's that Hunger Games is based off of?
I'm going to just do
Japanese
a
one?
quick search and see what I'm talking about.
What's that called? It's Royale. That's something. Damn it, I can't think of it.
Yeah, don't look that up. That's not what I'm...
Not a thing.
not a thing.
That's what I. Okay. So on to Versus. Saving Private Ryan versus Inglourious Bastards. Which one rated higher on Metacritic, and which one do you like better? Who wants to go first? Should I go first? I'll go first. I'll kick it off.
Go first.
Saving Private Ryan, one of the best war movies ever. I think it was Steven Spielberg directed this movie. Tom Hanks, Matt Damon. Is Vin Diesel in it?
Briefly,
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
It's super good. I haven't seen it in like over a year or something, but I've seen it multiple times. It's just one of the best, you know? It's one of the best. And Inglourious Bastards, Quentin Tarantino movie, the style that he that his movies are just, he doesn't censor anything. He's unapologetically just whatever the heck he wants. And they're always gory and gritty and fantastic. They're always really good, but controversial at some points. Man, so this is tough because I think both of them rated very, very high.
I think you're right. Yeah.
But what rated higher? My favorite, I'm going to say, is Inglourious Bastards.
Nice.
I think, is his name Christopher Waltz?
Christoph.
Is it Christoph? Sorry. Christoph Waltz is fantastic. He's super good in that.
That opening scene.
Yeah.
When he goes into
With the milk.
the house. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God, it's so good.
Yeah.
And Brad Pitt as that character was very good.
So that character, yeah.
Yeah.
That Nazi killer. Oh.
I will have to say Inglourious Bastards I like better. I will guess Saving Private Ryan rated higher. But I think they're really close.
Yeah. I agree with you there. Sorry, Cole. I'm just gonna go ahead and go.
No, if you're feeling it, man. Go for it.
So that's what I was already thinking in my head too, Phil. You gotta love Saving Private Ryan. It's a great movie. It's has a great depiction of D-Day and storming Normandy and all that fun stuff. But
Very fun.
So fun. I bet they had a great time doing that. No, yeah, but it's Saving Private Ryan's way more dramatic and serious and stuff, which is great for a movie, and I love it. But I do tend to stick to more lighthearted, not lighthearted necessarily, but more comedic, more it doesn't take itself too seriously kind of movie. So yeah, I'm gonna say that I do prefer Inglourious Bastards, but I do think that Saving Private Ryan rated higher as well.
Okay.
But again, I don't think they were that far apart.
All right. What about you, Cole? What do you think?
So, Saving Private Ryan, I remember watching that even like when we were, coming up through elementary and middle school. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking even back then, I'm like, so this is what World War II was like.
Yeah.
Dang. This is chaos. This is chaos.
Boring words in books.
This is chaos, and I have nothing but respect. Thank you for your service. For everybody that
take a drink every time we say thank you for your service.
No, but such a great drama. Really, really just connects deeply to like anybody that has brothers or siblings and then lost them in that war. I'm sure there's a lot of people that could probably relate to that. It just tugs on your heartstrings, whereas Inglourious Bastards is kind of the opposite. It's a little bit more. There's still a little drama to it, but it's mostly comedy with a touch of just being a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Brutality.
Killing Nazis.
Brutality. Yes, yep, that's the word. But seeing Inglourious Bastards, towards the end of high school and into the 20s here, that movie was terrific also. And it was kind of like maybe my second or third experience knowingly experiencing like a Quentin Tarantino movie and like going, oh, okay. So, and if you're not used to that style, it's a little alarming right away, but like,
yeah,
originality, terrific. And then, yeah. So if I were to pick which one's my favorite out of the two, I'd like to say tie, but for the sake of the show, I'll say Saving Private Ryan. It is not
So
because
brave.
it's also gonna rank higher too. That's my guess.
Oh.
But I'm not just trying to pick a winner. I did just love the story. You can see how much work went into making that movie at the time. Like at the time when that movie came out, if you go back and look, I mean, that movie holds up so well.
Yeah.
Not that
Very,
Inglourious
very-
Bastards doesn't.
Yeah, a lot of
But,
practical
so-
effects used in that.
No, you can't go wrong with either movie though. But yeah, I think Saving Private Ryan will probably be a higher reviewed film.
Okay. Well, so we have two people that say Inglourious Bastards is better, slightly, and all of us say Saving Private Ryan rated higher, correct?
So we said.
So the tiebreaker will be Cole because he likes it as well. So if it does rate higher, we'll take a shot. Won't we, Luke?
We will.
Okay.
That's right. That's right, Phil.
Saving Private Ryan. This is
Oops.
an IMDb
Oops, you searched.
or Metacritic. There we go. Searched in Saving
Ooh, Garfield saved
Private.
anime?
91 on Metacritic.
Ooh.
That is
That's a
going
must
to be
see.
hard to beat.
It's a
Have you
must
had
see.
a must see on the show?
We did. What was it? Was it Ragnarok last week?
No, it wasn't because that didn't get 80. I think must-sees are 80, right? So whatever Val had.
Shoot, I can't remember.
Am I spelling everything wrong today? How do you spell Inglorious?
I think you
Is
got
there a U?
I know bastards is spelt weird in it.
ING.
You.
There it is.
There it
Yeah,
is.
so
it's a 69.
A 69?
69.
That's harsh, dude.
Wow.
I feel like isn't that a pretty good score for Metacritic? Also nice.
So nice.
Yes, very nice.
Right. Metacritic is always harsh because it, unlike Rotten Tomatoes, it conglomerates everyone's score into one. Rotten Tomatoes is like, 90% of people spoke favorably about it, so then it gets a 90%. So yeah, Metacritic is a little more harsh. So 69 is still not bad on Metacritic, but
That's
yeah.
crazy, though. I wouldn't put it that high above. Oh, I forgot this was a double.
Oops.
But we were all right with our guess.
Yep, we all got it right, but since you picked it as your favorite, we have to take a shot. Them's the rules.
So you created another bottom bouncer?
No, it's just the leftover Irish cream
Oh.
with just butter shots.
Mine was the leftover Irish cream with vodka. Delicious.
Delicious. My goodness.
Just
All
a
right.
treat.
That was Versus.
That was Versus. Good job, Cole. You beat us.
Great job, Cole.
You beat us by having a better opinion than us.
So next up, Buy, Borrow, Bury. And we're going to keep with the directors of the two verses and add another one in. So we're going to go Buy, Borrow, Bury, Steven Spielberg, who directed Saving Private Ryan, Quentin Tarantino, Inglourious Bastards, and then we're going to throw in Martin Scorsese.
Ooh, the gangster
Three-
movie guy.
Three big directors. A lot of good movies, each and every one of them.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we got to bury one, we got to borrow one, we got to buy one.
You gotta buy one. That's right. That's right.
Luke, would you like to have the honors of going first?
Yeah, sure. This one I don't think is that hard for me.
No?
Yeah. I'm gonna bury Scorsese, just because I know it's harsh and it's. I mean, he's a great director. All of his movies are very good. They're all gangster movies, mafia movies, basically. Not all, but I mean, that's where he leans. But they're all good. I don't know that I need to see any of them again. And then, also, I think he's pretty much done making movies. I think he's basically just an executive director right now. I think that's the only thing he's doing.
Okay. I
don't think he's directing anymore. He did The Irishman for Netflix, in 2020, which is good. But
it's good. Very long.
Yeah, I don't think he's not making anything new, so I don't need to worry about watching any new stuff. But on the other hand, Quentin Tarantino, I think, is also almost done.
And he has 9 movies, 10 movies?
Yeah. Yeah, so he doesn't have a huge backlog, but I'm going to borrow Quentin Tarantino because he's almost done too, and his movies are great, so I'd love to watch them all one more time. But yeah, I can't do anything else with Spielberg other than buy. I got to buy Spielberg. He's a master director.
So you buying Spielberg because of Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones? Do you like E.T.?
Those are definitely up there. E.T. meh is fine.
Yeah. Get that alien out of here. Send him home.
But Jurassic Park, all the Indiana Joneses.
He did Hook.
Did he do Hook?
Yeah.
He did Hook.
Wow. How am I going to bury Hook?
I don't know, man.
Rufio.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, there's just too many to name. There's too many that I can't even think of any of them.
Yeah. Jaws. Did he do Jaws? I believe
I think he
Jaws.
did do Jaws, which I actually haven't even seen. Sorry.
Ever?
No. Ever.
Wow.
But
there's a few of them. You missed many.
I think he
Jaws.
only did the first one.
He only did the first one.
You knew when to get out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spielberg. You're buying Spielberg.
That's what I'm doing. And then in the meantime, while you guys are talking, I'm going to Google what else he's done so that I can say, oh, yeah, this is another one that I liked.
Fair enough. Well, Cole, do you want to go or should I take over?
Sure. I'll lend you my 2-cent opinion. No, it's honestly quite similar initial thoughts that Luke had. So, I mean, I kind of just broke it down by movies right off the bat for Scorsese, if I'm saying that right.
Sure.
Goodfellas, Departed, Wolf of Wall Street. I haven't seen Shutter Island, so that probably isn't fair to.
That should go right on your list.
Yeah.
Gangs of New York.
Casino, Gangs of New York. I've seen
The
that
Aviator.
Movie. That movie's terrific. Aviator's terrific.
A lot of Leonardo.
He did Uncut Gems.
That's why you're all about it. He did Uncut Gems? No, that was the Safdie brothers, wasn't it?
It's listed under director, so I don't know. Maybe he was a producer on that.
So you already had it pulled up. That's cheating. Spielberg did The Terminal, Catch Me If You Can, Minority Report.
Oh yeah, Catch Me If You Can's a good one.
I've always been bad with actor, director, producer names, so I would be useless to you. But yeah, Scorsese also did Taxi Driver, Hugo.
Listing random ones.
Yeah, but those are movies. Those are movies that a lot of people have seen. I've seen 70% of probably his top movies, I would say. Right away, I'm leaning towards burying him, only for the fact that I've seen all or most of Quentin Tarantino's. I've probably seen 80 or 90% of his, and I don't think I've seen a bad one. Not that Scorsese puts out bad movies, but Tarantino with Pulp Fiction. I mean, even Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was great. I need to rewatch that. I think I've seen it twice.
But it was good.
That's the one that I think I could honestly say that I didn't really like all that much by Tarantino.
Really?
Yeah. It was a lot of nothing that happened and then explosion at the end. But Yeah, I couldn't get into it a whole bunch.
It was very
that,
just like it drags you along for the story of these people's lives for a little bit, and then
which was
big
fine.
things
Like
happen.
I like stories of people's lives, but it was kind of just boring.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, Inglourious Bastards, Django Unchained, Hateful Eight, all terrific movies in my opinion. But
Kill
the one
Bills.
and that's it. That's exactly what I was going to say next.
What were you going to say?
The thing that puts it over the top is all the Kill Bills for me. I loved the Kill Bill
1 and 2, right?
series.
The two of them?
Yep.
All of them. All two of them.
All two of them.
Yeah,
I
Kill
wasn't
Bill-
sure if they broke
really
it into 3 parts. So
Yeah. Hey, what was the thing I asked? Did Scorsese do that? And you said it's under director.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Gems. I don't think he did that. And I'm not seeing it on IMDb.
I don't think he did either, but he could have produced. He could have been a producer. Yeah. So
Also,
you're gonna bury Scorsese.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bury Scorsese. Just knowing that he automatically beats Tarantino, but maybe I'll borrow him. So, and then lastly,
Just knowing that he automatically beats Tarantino.
well, he's in the first spot to be buried. So if Spielberg loses to Quentin Tarantino, then then we'll verse those two. But so right now, Tarantino's beating Scorsese.
Okay.
And then so Steven Spielberg, we already said Jurassic Park, Jaws, Schindler's List, E.T., Saving Private Ryan, Catch Me If You Can, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Ready Player One. Yes, I'm reading these off a list. The Terminator.
Hot take. All movies I don't need to see ever again.
Look at you.
Every single one of those movies.
You
I don't need to see it.
You don't need to see Jurassic Park again?
That's the only one that I'll be a little.
You don't
hurt
need to
about.
see any of the Indiana Joneses again?
Nope.
The hot take. That's a dumpster fire of an opinion.
No, it's very hot.
Catch Me If You Can. You're gonna throw away The Terminal. You're gonna throw away.
Never seen
Goonie.
The Terminal.
Watch The Terminal. It's great. It's Tom Hanks.
No, I'm not going to.
That's going to be your
getting
homework
buried.
now. That's
You
going to be your
regret
homework
that. You regret that, sir.
now. Now you've made that your homework. Congratulations.
The Goonies.
Oh wait, the Terminal with him. He's the foreign
At
guy
the airport.
Yeah, he's
At
stuck in the airport.
Like stuck at
Vic-
the. Okay, I've seen that.
Victor
Sorry.
Navorsky.
It's a good movie.
Victor Navorsky. Yeah.
he
it's a
builds
great
the
movie.
fountain. Oh,
Yep.
it's adorable.
Yeah, great job, Spielberg.
Back to the Future. Can you
to the
name a
Future?
better?
Back to the Future.
Yeah. Can you name a better franchise? I mean, and then
Yeah.
like even like you talked about it, Phil. Hook. Even Minority Part or I can't even talk. Minority Report on here.
So good.
Super
So
good.
good.
So yeah, I think
he's done movies.
I think
He's
done
done
movies.
movies. Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. Catch Me If You Can. Saving Private Ryan. It's close, but he just has movies that are going to last forever, whereas Tarantino has movies that they're very good, but I think they're going to just like scare some people away, and I don't know. It's just a little too brutal. I think we alluded to that earlier. So I think Spielberg is the one I will buy. I will borrow Tarantino, and I'm sorry, but we're gonna dig a plot for Martin Scorsese. That's just my opinion.
Guys. All right. So both of y'all are
Just an opinion, not any action that I'm gonna
burying
take.
Martin.
Both Barry and Martin.
Okay, well, here's how it's going to be. Quentin Tarantino. I think my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie is his first one, Reservoir Dogs. That's
Great
the
one.
one I've seen the most. It's just a great, chaotic story. All of Quentin Tarantino movies are awesome. And I could watch all of them over and over and over. However, I'm going to borrow Tarantino, just like you guys, because He's got 9-10 movies. He doesn't have many movies. And I'm going to buy Scorsese.
Yeah, I knew it.
Because I have seen all of his movies so many times. The Aviator, Shutter Island, Gangs in New York is super good. I know.
Can you name any of his movies that are Leo
Goodfellas. Great movie. The Departed.
That's another Leo D. Good.
Okay, so maybe it's because Leonardo DiCaprio is the world's best actor.
Absolutely.
That I love Scorsese, because Scorsese loves Leo.
Mm-hmm.
That could be why. I've seen Wolf of Wall Street countless times. It's hilarious and insane, and I love that movie. I'm buying him, and goodbye, Spielberg. You've had a great run. You've made a lot of movies, a lot of good movies that I will never be able to see again.
Insane to bury Spielberg.
Nope.
Insane.
I think it's very sane.
Wrong.
However, so why Quentin Tarantino? Why didn't you buy him, guys? I know why I didn't, because of Leo.
Right. I mean, Leo's in plenty of Quentin Tarantino's, though, too.
I think it's just Django.
It might just be Django.
It's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Is he? He's not in Hateful Eight. No, he's not.
No.
I love Hateful Eight.
Tarantino loves Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep. Michael Madsen.
Loves Tim
Madsen.
Roth. Is he only in Reservoir Dogs?
Yep.
I thought he was in.
He might be in more too.
Did you say Kurt Russell already?
Kurt Russell
Is he only in
Is he in
Hateful
multiple
Eight, though?
movies? Yeah, maybe not. No, I think.
Anyway, Quentin Tarantino's fantastic.
Yeah.
Scorsese is just has my heart.
That's fair enough. It's I didn't like burying him, but I couldn't not do it over Tarantino and Spielberg.
I got you. Well, that was Buy, Borrow, Bury. We're going into recent news. Is there anything recent that you guys are excited about? I have one.
You got one?
Yeah, it's coming out December 9th. Brendan Fraser.
Oh,
his comeback story. So, the guy from The Mummy.
Oh, yeah.
George of the Jungle.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser's comeback story is happening. The resurgence of Fraser is happening. He had like a 10-minute standing ovation for this movie. Yeah. At some film festival. I don't know if it was Cannes or
Is he the director of it, or is he just starring?
No, he's the main character starring. It's called The Whale. And he plays it's like a psychological drama is what it's branded as. He plays a very obese man trying to get back into connection with his estranged daughter, and then it just shows his life unfold. And Brendan Fraser is supposed to be just fucking amazing in it. Mm-hmm. And I love Brendan Fraser. I haven't, I watched Blast from the Past and The Mummy so many times.
Encino Man? He was Encino Man too, wasn't he?
Yeah. Bedazzled? Is that?
That could be. You're coming out.
Is that a one?
Cut. Yeah. He was huge in the 90s though. And then he unfortunately just fell off the map there. And but I'm also looking forward to that movie. That it sounds great. And yeah. The other thing I'm looking forward to is actually tomorrow. God of War Ragnarok releases.
Is that coming tomorrow?
Yeah. It's a PlayStation exclusive, so I know that you're an Xbox boy. So you won't even play it ever. But It looks fantastic. It's got great ratings, and I mean, the first one was amazing. Most of the God of War games were amazing, but
all of them are good.
This new iteration is especially good.
Yeah, so I went. Didn't play the last one. I don't know how many there've been. 5, maybe. I played like the first 2 on PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then once the PlayStation 3 came out, I don't believe I played since that.
Right.
So I think I played the first 2, and it's supposed to get better and better and better. So this one might win Game of the Year. You know, It's got to beat out the Ring, Elden Ring.
It's got to beat out Elden Ring, but it got very close in Metacritic and all those ratings. So we'll see.
I also haven't played a whole lot, and by a whole lot I mean I haven't played any God of War franchise.
None.
I've seen some footage. If you were to relate it, Luke, what kind of a similar video game would you think?
God, so the early ones are much different than the newer ones. The early ones were more hack and slash, a bunch of enemies surrounding you, and you've got these axes on chains that you're just whipping all over the place, clearing out enemies. So maybe like Dynasty Warriors-ish.
Oh, really?
Those early ones? It's more of a top-down view. Like, I don't know. It's hard to think of one that it compares to, but the newer one is more over-the-shoulder third person, more like 1 to 2 enemies at a time, more intricate battling and stuff
Focuses
like that.
on the story a lot more as the games went on. But is this one still... I know the older ones used to be like... There was a lot of like puzzles, like puzzle stages that you jump around on things. Not like...
Kind of, yeah. I would say these newer ones, are more puzzle heavy.
Okay.
The older ones, had a little bit... I think they were more combat heavy. This one's, a little bit more puzzle. A little bit more puzzler. But I can't say about Ragnarok, but you have a son that's got a bow and arrow. You tell him shoot that enemy, and his arrows can do different things.
Well, was he just always next to you? You got a little
basically,
yeah, nice.
Yeah,
because he came about in the last God of War,
right. So the earlier ones were based in Greek mythology. He was killing all the Greek gods and stuff, and then basically he disappeared for a while and went to live on his own, and now he's in Norse mythology.
Killing gods again.
Yeah. Fighting like
what's
Thor and Odin and all those. The gods won't leave him alone. It's not his fault.
He's got a god complex.
Oh.
Nice.
Wrong.
Is it a campaign style game then? Or is it
the newer ones I'd say follows more of a campaignish storyline.
Okay.
Yeah, I've wanted to go back and play them. I know
if you ever get a PS4, PS5, highly recommend.
Yeah.
I know it's a little bit more than just the Dynasty Warriors layout. But when I was in middle school, I played was it Dynasty Warriors 2 or 1 or 3, whatever was out at that time. I mean, I just remember staying up till 3:00 in the morning, going down to Premiere Video and renting a few games, and it was, there was nothing better than getting 1 or 2 people playing that alongside of you and just slashing through countless armies. And I'm sure I'll give God of War a try if it's reasonably priced. I'm sure it's going to be like $70 right away. Is that kind of how they release that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you could get God of War 1, not not the PS2 one, but the PS4 one. I'm sure you could get that for around $20-$30 right now.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Cole, do you have anything that is upcoming that you are excited about?
Yeah, I don't know the dates on it, but The Boys on Amazon, The Boys series, they just released season 3 earlier this year, and they only gave us 8 episodes, and they ended it on such a cliffhanger where they just, well, I mean, it's a TV show. What do you expect? But they're going to have a season 4, so whenever that does come out, they've already talked that they're filming it. They've already got a couple of new superheroes in it. And anybody that's not familiar with The Boys, it's a superhero TV show on Amazon, and what they do differently than every other superhero show is they don't just show you that like superheroes are just all good. They're going to help the world. They're saving us. They're protecting us. They show the other side of it where, you know, with that much power, things can go the opposite way. And
with that much power comes that much assholery.
Exactly.
That's right.
If you're unmatched and overpowered compared to the rest of humanity, they're basically your playthings. And you kind of see that in the series, and that's kind of what's fun about The Boys. And if you haven't had a chance to watch, give it a couple episodes. If you're not in on it after a couple episodes, it's probably not for you. It's very crude. But no, I'm looking forward to season 4. Season 3 was great. They only gave us 8 episodes, so I'm a little bitter about that. But as long as they're going to keep coming out with episodes, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So it left on a
Great
cliffhanger.
show.
There hasn't been any like dates that they said this is season 4 coming out.
No, and the problem with season 3 was COVID hit. You know, obviously, a lot of these shows that were recording and filming around that time. I think season 3 came out a year and a half later than it was supposed to. So it kind of, it was probably, here's all we have. Let's just get out what we have and make it season 3. And then we can go on from there and get back to our normal schedule and put out a good season 4. So I'm not upset with what they did in season 3. It makes sense, but it still gets you excited for more episodes to come. Hopefully they're just as good.
Yeah, absolutely. The Boys is a fantastic TV series. It's so good. I haven't seen season 3 even.
You haven't seen season 3? Well, it's
I've
out there
seen
for you.
season 3.
You have seen season 3, Luke.
I have. I'm all caught
What's
up.
the best season?
Oof. 2 was really good.
Yeah.
2 was really good. I think probably give it to 2. 3 is just below it. Probably maybe tied with 1. Maybe 1's a little bit less, but because 1 they have to set up everything. But
Right.
yeah, I'd probably give it to 2 for now.
Okay. Well, that is what we're excited for.
So
I
excited.
believe last week we forgot to give out homework, Luke.
we may have forgotten homework last week.
You know, with a drinking podcast, sometimes you forget things. And
It happens.
And we'll try to be better, you know. So for this week, we're just going to give out new homework. And then we'll come back next week and see if we've done this. Luke, do you have anything for me?
Shoot. I don't.
I
really.
have something for
I
Cole.
wanted to double check on you. Have you started watching Community from the beginning at all?
From the beginning, I watched 2 episodes.
You did. Okay.
I've seen those 2 in the past.
Yeah. I bet you have.
But I will continue watching. Right now, I'm kind of trying to watch Rick and Morty.
Good. Another Dan Harmon joint, so that's fine.
Rick and Morty's fantastic. But I will watch Community as well. I'll continue it.
Yeah, you better.
But Cole said he never has seen Shutter Island.
That's correct.
I own that movie, obviously. It's a Leo D movie.
It's probably dripping right now as we speak.
Don't be gross. I don't do that to my movies. They're digital. I can't even do it. You know, it's nothing to. Okay,
Sure, for sure.
but so Shutter Island for Cole, I really want you to watch that. It's one of the best psychological thrillers ever made.
Okay.
Very good.
I will give that a watch.
And I'm gonna, just speaking of psychological thrillers and piling on Cole here, I'm gonna say my homework for you is to watch Memento.
Oh shit! You have a lot of things.
Wow.
Luckily, you don't have to come back next week, and you have a couple of weeks to do it.
Next time you're on, we're going to ask you about it. We probably won't because we'll forget, but
We will forget. Oh, actually, I'm gonna write these down.
write it down. Next time Cole is on, ask them about these things.
Mm-hmm.
Is there going to be a pop quiz?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Just going to ask you how you felt it. How you felt about it. How you liked it.
How you felt it?
How you felt it. Did you feel it? Did you feel it like Phil feels it when he watches Shutter Island?
My whole body shudders. I'm sorry. So, Luke,
Like that.
have you seen? I'm still trying to, as I'm talking to you, I'm still trying to come up with it. You know?
Have you
seen?
Fiercely searching the internet?
Like you've seen Gangs of New York.
Yep. It's been a long time. It'd be a fun rewatch because I don't remember much about it.
Rewatch it. Daniel Day-Lewis is like this. Even though I love Leo, Daniel Day-Lewis is the best actor in that movie.
Oh yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis is the best actor in pretty much any movie he's in because he throws himself into roles. He's a crazy person.
He is a crazy person, and he's very good at being one.
Shoot, I got nothing for you.
That's okay.
For you.
That makes it easy for me.
Out of those movies that when we were doing the quiz, had you not seen any of those?
The quiz. I haven't seen Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah,
I have not seen JFK. I have not seen District 9.
District 9.
What is that?
You've not
about?
seen District 9? It's about aliens.
I haven't seen 1 through 8 either.
Okay, well, that's a funny joke, but there's no there is no District 1 through 8. District 9 is its own standalone movie, which you need to see.
I'll watch it. How about that?
Okay. Perfect.
You like that?
Love it. Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm shuddering.
Well, that was homework. Thank you, Cole, for joining us. Thank you. It was a great time.
Yes, thank you,
Thanks
Cole.
for having me on.
Thank you for taking time out of your evening.
Yeah, I really had to move some things around, so I appreciate it.
We know you're a busy man. You had to take a break in drinking all of that fruitcake.
I have made good progress, though, if you can see.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like you really love that stuff. You drank about half the bottle in an hour.
It's
just so good.
Really
it quenches the thirst with half its drink. Yeah. So.
But this was fun. But all good things must come to an end. Thank you all for watching. Please like this video, subscribe, click the bell, and don't forget to comment on this video what shot you want us to take next time, or send them to one of our socials.
I put polls up. Answer some polls. Spread this to your family, to your friends. Rate us on Spotify. Give us some 5 stars if you want. If you want to rate us lower, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it because I'll track you down.
Wow,
he knows people.
Wow, he knows. Yeah, he knows people.
I'll get Martin Scorsese on it, and he knows the mafia.
Oh, yeah, he knows so many people with guns and things. This has been the SHAF Cast, and we will see you next time.
Bye. Love you, SHAF heads.